It's back in July of this year, and I'm standing 50 feet above the ground. I'm trying to maneuver my way on these old wooden rungs, and there's huge gaping holes in the floor. Any wrong step could end my life. I'm in Oregon, Portland, Oregon, on vacation, and I've just met up with my old friend Cole. We're going to we walked to the coolest spot in town. It's this massive train trellis that runs across the roads, and we made our way up there, and now we're trying to make it across. And as I'm standing there trying to keep my balance, I gaze out over the insane view, absolute the entire town and beautiful landscape and nature, and I just know that this vacation is going to be awesome. And I'm there just so excited. I'm ready to meet some family members I haven't seen in years. I'm ready to go to carnivals and festivals and parades. It's going to be awesome. I've been waiting for this for like a whole year. So we finally make it to the end, and then we go and we head back to his place. And so I'm walking up the stairs in his house, and he shows me to his guest bed. It's this little room with an old mattress on the floor. They've just moved in, so they don't really have a lot of mattresses. It's just this old, small little mattress on the floor. And so I lay down and I try and get some sleep. It is the worst sleep I have ever had. I'm tossing and turning for hours, and it's thin to the point where my ribs are just pressing into the floor all night. And so I wake up like I don't feel it at all. And so then about 3 days later, 3 days of vacation later, I sit up in the bed. And I look towards the end of the bed, and there's my running shoes. I know I told myself I would go for a run this morning, but I just can't I just can't get myself to do it. I mean, I've had the worst sleep ever for 3 nights straight. My diet's all messed up. I've been eating added sugar and processed foods from carnival food, garbage. My sleep's messed up, my diet's messed up. I haven't gotten half the workouts in that I said I would get in, and I sit there looking at my running shoes thinking, why am I so unproductive and undisciplined? I mean, before I came here, I was that guy who would wake up early, get my work done, weightlift, cold shower, 5 a.m. and now I can't even seem to get myself to go for a 2-mile run through the park. And so as I'm thinking that, I find a burst of motivation, and I head out straight through the front door. And I turn off onto the side street. And I was now certain that vacations had let me down, and I was doing it completely wrong from the start. My name's Malachi, and I'm here to help young men build a life they can be proud of. This video is all about vacations, how they seem a lot better than they actually appear, why you always feel so unhappy with like the progress you're making while you're on vacation. If you're a disciplined guy in self-improvement, you go on vacation and you feel like, I should be doing more. Like, I haven't been able to hit the gym in the last few, like, it sucks. And so your mind craves that progress, and so this is how to vacation right. The appeal. So in the last 100 years or so, there's been this massive push to go on vacation. You may have seen this. It's just kind of like this message that's been going, like this propaganda, and it's it's for that average guy, you know, who's working his job and he doesn't really like his job at all. He wants to go out, he wants to vacation, he wants to have fun, he wants to finally live his life. And so many of us in our mind, we see that and we chase vacations down as a solution to our problems, to our unhappiness. And sadly, it kind of sucks to realize this, but vacations won't actually make you happy. The sad truth is, I don't know if it's sad, but the happiest you'll ever be is when you're in a disciplined home environment with people you really care about, working on something that you really care about and you're really passionate for. And when you're working hard on something like that in a disciplined environment, you are like the happiest you could possibly be. And so it kind of sucks to hear that, but I was far happier Friday of this week when I woke up at 2 a.m. in the morning and I hit the gym and I worked really hard than on vacation, any vacation this last year I've had. So it kind of sucks to hear because a lot of us chase that down as the solution to our problems, but it's important to hear. The reality is, when you're on vacation, especially if you're a masculine man, a disciplined guy on self-improvement where you're trying to be, you feel like you're constantly losing. Like every single thing you do is just a loss. Like you cheat on your diet, you eat one cookie because, oh well, you know, everybody else is having a cookie and I'm on vacation, so I might as well. And you're on everybody else's schedule, you're getting bad sleep because of jet lag or this or that, and so you're not able to get the deep work in you were hoping to get in, or you get less work than you were hoping to actually complete. And so you just feel like everything is losing. You're losing in diet, you're losing in your work, you're not able to hit the gym as much as you want, and so all of these things just make you feel terrible. And that's how vacations feel for most guys, unless you look at it from a better standpoint. And so instead of measuring your success, there's, in the normal ways that you do in your life, there's a better, more proper way to go on vacation that will make you feel like you're actually making progress. And so how this is when you go on a vacation, you'll measure a new aspect of your life. So for me, just this last week, less than a week ago, I was in, like an hour from where I live, there's a church retreat, and we went and we drove over there in the charter bus, and beautiful nature spot, a lake and everything. And so my goal when I was at the church retreat was to grow my spiritual side. And you can see how that's a really good goal, because if I make my goal to do more business work, I will fail. Because I'm on their schedule, they're doing a bunch of stuff. Even if I wake up at 4 a.m., I'm not going to get as much work done as the times I would just be at my house and I have the whole day to do work. So you have to set your goals as to something in which, like, where you're going, it can kind of boost that. So spiritual side at a church retreat, that's perfect. If you're okay, so this Thanksgiving I'm going to the beach, and at the beach where we're staying, there's an awesome lap swimming pool, and so right next to where our cabin is. And so a perfect goal for me, I've been thinking about, is to learn better swimming techniques. You know, I'm not really into swimming, but bro, those guys that do swimming are jacked. So I was like, okay, we're gonna be there for 4 days, so I'll try and get at least 3 good lap swimming sessions in, and I'll try my best to, you know, watch a 1-hour YouTube video or read a book on the, you know, proper form and everything. And so you want to have your goal as something that it kind of boosts, like the place you're going should be easier to accomplish the goal than just at home. So I had another goal I originally set for the beach, which was I'll just do a bunch of reading and learning. But you can see how that might be a mistake. Because how will I make more progress than normal if I could just read and learn at my home environment and I have less stuff to do, so I'll always be that. So lap swimming is perfect. There's a bunch of other things you could do. I don't know. You could go somewhere where you can scuba dive or train yoga or go to martial arts. I don't know. It's very specific to you, so try and figure that out. But hopefully you kind of understand what I'm saying. If you got value out of this video, bro, please, if you're still watching, you're probably like the 5% of my viewers, go book a 20-minute free coaching session. I want to help you. You have problems, we can work through them together. Just go book that right now. Top link in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you